Hello everyone. Today, we are going to look at the top 10 box office hits in South Korea in 2024. What factors influence the box office rankings of South Korean films? Here are the top 10 box office hits in South Korea as of 2024, a feast of hot movies. Let's take a closer look at the rankings of all-time Korean movies. What is the most watched film in film history? Movie box office rankings are rankings based on the number of viewers of movies screened domestically during a certain period. The more people watch a movie, the higher its box office ranking. The timing of a film's release, including its season, competition, and social issues, has a significant impact on its box office performance. Marketing strategies to raise awareness of a film and attract audiences play a vital role in its box office success. The higher the quality of a movie, including its story, directing, and actors, the more likely it is to be a box office hit through word of mouth. Social atmosphere, trends, and other historical backgrounds can affect a movie's box office success. Box office rankings help us understand trends in the film industry and predict its future. Production companies use box office rankings to decide whether to invest in their next film. Audiences can see which movies are popular through box office rankings and use them as a reference when choosing movies. In the past, melodrama and drama genres were popular, but recently, various genres, such as action, comedy, and science fiction have been doing well at the box office. As movie-going patterns change among the younger generation, the nature of hit movies is also changing. Technological advancements such as CG technology and 3D technology are influencing the box office success of movies. The Korean film box office rankings are more than just numbers. They are important indicators that show the current state of the Korean film industry. Now, let's start looking for the right to know. Korean movie box office ranks 10th, The Roundup Series 2. It is a 2022 South Korean crime action film and a sequel to The Outlaws, which was released in 2017. It depicts the exhilarating crime-fighting operation that Detective Ma Sok-do, played by Ma Dong-sok, carries out to catch Vietnamese villain Kong Hae-sang. Actor Ma Dong-sok's intense character and action performance were very popular with audiences. His trademark heavy action and comical appearance is one of the biggest appeals of the Roundup Series 2. Detective Ma Sok-do's action in instantly subduing criminals provided thrilling catharsis to the audience. The intense acting of actor Sun Sok-ji-yu, who plays the villain Kong Hae-sang, creates a contrast with Ma Dong-sok, heightening the tension of the film. Even in the midst of tense action, the movie didn't lose its humor, so I was able to watch it without getting bored. It hit the Korean film industry hard in 2022 and set a new box office record. It proved the power of Korean films by surpassing 10 million viewers for the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. The success of the series led to a revival in Korean action films, sparking the production of a variety of action films. Ma Dong-sok solidified his position as a representative South Korean actor through the Roundup series and further solidified his status as an action star. It led the recovery of the film industry by revitalizing theaters that had been stagnant due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the best crime action movie created by combining the charm of actor Ma Dong-sok, exhilarating action scenes, and the intense villain acting of Sun Sok-ji-yu. The Roundup Series 2 goes beyond simple entertainment to showcase the potential of Korean cinema and opens new horizons for action films. Korean movie box office ranks 9th, Assassination. This is a 2015 South Korean action drama film set in Shanghai and Gyeongsang in 1933. It depicts the conflicting choices and unpredictable fates of independence fighters, members of the provisional government, and the assassination of pro-Japanese collaborators. Director Choi Dong-hoon's delicate directing and the passionate performances of representative Korean actors such as Jun Ji-yeon, Lee Jung-jae, and Ha Young-woo combined to receive much love, and the film ranked 9th in the all-time Korean movie box office rankings. The combination of the Japanese colonial period and the subject of assassination created an exciting story. The passionate performances of representative Korean actors such as Jun Ji-yeon, Lee Jung-jae, and Ha Young-woo enhanced the perfection of the film. It showed the human desire for freedom and justice through the historical background of the independence movement, and gave a timeless emotion. Director Choi Dong-hoon's signature directing style heightened the sense of immersion through solid storytelling and stylish directing. It took the Korean film industry by storm in 2015 and created a box office hit. It ranked 9th in the all-time Korean box office rankings with over 12.7 million viewers, establishing itself as one of the highest-grossing films of 2015. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. It demonstrated the potential of commercial films based on history and led to the qualitative growth of Korean films. It was invited to overseas film festivals, raising the status of Korean films and gaining great popularity overseas. After the success of Assassination, many Korean films based on historical events were produced, creating a new trend. As a representative historical drama in Korean cinema, it left a deep impression on audiences. With its interesting story that crosses historical facts and fiction, its splendid cast, and its timeless message, Korean movie box office ranks 8th, Miracle in Cell Number 7, a Korean drama film released in 2013. It depicts a beautiful love story between a father and daughter with intellectual disabilities. It brought tears to the eyes of many viewers with its gentle emotion and warm gaze toward the socially disadvantaged, and ranked 8th in the all-time Korean film rankings. The pure love story between a father and daughter with intellectual disabilities deeply moved audiences. The delicate acting of actors such as Ryu Sung-ryong and Gal So-won breathed life into the characters. It created a sense of empathy by conveying a warm gaze toward the socially disadvantaged and a message about human dignity. It's a warm movie that makes you think again about the importance of family and love. It heated up the Korean film industry in 2013 and created a box office hit. It attracted over 12.8 million viewers, ranking 8th in the all-time Korean box office rankings and establishing itself as the highest-grossing film of 2013. Beyond simply being a box office hit, the film had a diverse impact on Korean society. It showed that movies that deliver warm emotions and are successful at the box office are not necessarily about flashy action or comedy. The film has raised awareness of the socially disadvantaged. It was an opportunity to think again about the meaning and importance of family. It is a representative Korean film with a touching drama, and is remembered by many people for its gentle emotions and warm message. The pure love story between a father and daughter with intellectual disabilities will touch the hearts of audiences and be remembered for a long time. Korean movie box office ranks 7th, The Thieves, a 2012 South Korean crime thriller film about a group of Korean and Chinese thieves who work together to steal diamonds hidden in a Macau casino. With its splendid cast, stylish directing, and a story full of twists and turns, the film gained huge popularity and ranked 7th in the all-time Korean box office rankings. Representative actors of South Korea, including Kim Yun-sok, Jun Ji-yeon, and Lee Jung-jae, gathered together and created a synergy effect. It captured the audience's attention by creating a sophisticated atmosphere with splendid visual beauty and quick editing. Unpredictable developments and twists provided constant tension and fun to the audience. Stories of thieves planning and executing the perfect crime have captivated audiences with their thrilling pleasure. It took the Korean film industry by storm in 2012 and created a box office hit. It attracted over 12.9 million viewers, ranking 7th in the all-time Korean film box office rankings, and showed new possibilities for Korean films. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. It led to the popularization of the crime entertainment genre and became an opportunity for the production of various Korean films. It also gained great popularity overseas, especially in Asia, and raised the status of Korean films. The lead actors gained even greater popularity through this film and established themselves as representative actors of South Korea. One of the representative box office hits of Korean cinema, it gave audiences Gug Yongwao Daepyeojeogan Hyunhangjak Yoon Hanalo, Walioan Kaesutingwa Sutel Lisahan Yeonchul. Unforgettable enjoyment with its splendid cast, stylish directing, and thrilling story. Beyond simple entertainment, it will be remembered as a meaningful work that proved the popularity of Korean films and showed the possibility of advancing into overseas markets. Korean movie box office ranks 6th, The Host, a Korean monster film released in 2006. It tells the story of a family's struggles due to a monster that appears in the Han River. Created with the fantastic combination of director Bong Joon-ho and actor Song Kang-ho, this film was greatly loved for its unique story, excellent directing, and socially critical message, and ranked 6th in the all-time Korean box office rankings. The original story, the unique setting of a monster in the Han River, and the vivid appearance of the monster stimulated the curiosity of the audience. It was a touching story of family love and sacrifice amidst a monstrous disaster. It satirized the government's incompetence and the absurdity of society, giving the audience something to think about. Director Bong Joon-ho's signature humor and black comedy were incorporated into the film, making it even more fun. It brought a breath of fresh air to the Korean film industry in 2006 and created a box office hit. It attracted over 13.02 million viewers, ranking 6th in the all-time Korean box office rankings, and showed the potential of Korean monster movies. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. It was screened at the Cannes Film Festival, raising the status of Korean films and gaining great popularity overseas. It pioneered a new genre in Korea called the monster movie and influenced the production of subsequent works. It made director Bong Joon-ho a world-class director and raised expectations for his follow-up works. This film left a mark on Korean film history, and left a deep impression on audiences with its unique story, excellent directing, and socially critical message. The Host will be remembered as a meaningful work that goes beyond a simple monster movie and satirizes the problems of Korean society and explores human nature. Korean movie box office ranks 5th, The Executioner, a 2015 South Korean crime action film about a group of veteran detectives tracking down the evil deeds of a third-generation chaebol. With its exhilarating action scenes, passionate performances, and social messages, the film received a lot of love and ranked 5th in the all-time Korean box office rankings. The sight of veteran detectives punishing the evil deeds of a third-generation chaebol brought catharsis to the audience. The outstanding performances of actors such as Wong Young-min and Yoo Ah in breathed life into the characters. It won sympathy by realistically dealing with social issues such as the absurdity of conglomerates and power, and the confrontation between justice and injustice. Even in the midst of tense action, the movie didn't lose its humor, so I was able to watch it without getting bored. It took the Korean film industry by storm in 2015 and created a box office hit. It ranked 5th in the all-time Korean box office rankings, attracting over 13.41 million viewers and establishing itself as the highest-grossing film of 2015. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. The success of Veteran led to a revival of Korean crime action films, sparking the production of a variety of crime action films. Wong Young-min and Yoo Ah-in gained even greater popularity through Veteran and established themselves as representative actors of South Korea. It has raised awareness of social issues and promoted the production of socially critical films. This film created a box office hit in the Korean film industry, and its refreshing action, passionate performances, and social messages brought great enjoyment to audiences. Beyond being a simple entertainment film, it will be remembered as a meaningful work that sharply criticizes the problems of Korean society and makes us dream of a just society. Korean movie box office ranks 4th, Ode to My Father, a 2014 South Korean drama film that tells the story of a family set during South Korea's economic growth period from the Korean War to the 1990s. Set against the backdrop of Busan's Jagalchi market, it depicts modern and contemporary history of the Republic of Korea through the sacrifice and devotion of one family, garnering sympathy from many audiences. It contains a universal family story that can be relatable to audiences of various generations, from the Korean War generation to the modern generation. It brought nostalgia and emotion through the main character's growth along with the changes of the times, set against the backdrop of modern and contemporary Korean history. The delicate acting of actors such as Wong Young-min and Kim Yeon-jin breathed life into the characters. The warm story of family love, sacrifice, and passion for dreams touched the hearts of audiences. When it was released in 2014, it attracted over 14.25 million viewers, ranking 4th in the all-time Korean film box office rankings. Along with Myeong-ryang, it proved the power of Korean films by leading the Korean film industry in 2014. Beyond simply being a box office hit, the film had a diverse impact on Korean society. We have created an opportunity for audiences of different generations to empathize and communicate together. Interest in modern and contemporary Korean history has increased through movies. It was an opportunity to reflect on the meaning and importance of family. It is one of the representative works of Korean cinema, and has moved many people across time. This film, which captures the love and sacrifice of a family and the growth of a nation, deeply touches the emotions of Koreans and will be remembered for a long time. Korean movie box office ranks third, along with The Gods, The Two Worlds, a 2017 South Korean fantasy film about a dead person going through 7 hells in the afterlife to be judged over a period of 49 days. Based on a webtoon, the film gained huge popularity for its splendid CG and solid storytelling, and ranked third in the all-time Korean box office rankings. The unique setting of the afterlife and interesting fantasy elements piqued the curiosity of the audience. It touched the hearts of many by dealing with profound themes of life and death, while also warmly portraying familial love and humanity. The splendid CG and visual beauty that vividly portrays the underworld added to the visual enjoyment. The passionate performances of star actors such as Ha Yoon-woo, Cha Tae-yeon, and Joo Ji-hoon enhanced the perfection of the film. At the time of its release, it created a new sensation in the Korean film industry. It attracted over 14.41 million viewers, ranking third in the all-time Korean film box office rankings, and showed new possibilities for Korean films. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. By creating a unique worldview called The Afterlife, it expanded the spectrum of Korean films. Through splendid CG, the technological prowess of Korean films was made known to the world. It changed the audience's perception of fantasy films and established them as a new genre in Korean films. Crime and Punishment is a film that opened new horizons for Korean cinema. The fresh material, solid story, and splendid CG came together to give the audience an unforgettable experience. Beyond being a simple entertainment film, it will be remembered as a work that allows for deep reflection on life and death. Korean movie box office ranks second, Extreme Job, a 2019 South Korean comedy film about a group of narcotics detectives who run a fried chicken chain. With its interesting setting, the actors' comedic acting, and unexpected touching moments, it received a lot of love and rose to second place in the all-time Korean movie box office rankings. The unique premise of drug squad detectives running a fried chicken restaurant and the actors' cheerful acting brought laughter to the audience. Not only the comic elements, but also the warm story dealing with the friendship and family love of detectives and the touching ending captured the hearts of the audience. The friendly subject matter of fried chicken and the everyday lives of detectives resonated with the audience, and the film was evaluated as one that anyone can easily enjoy. It took the Korean film industry by storm in 2019 and created a box office hit. It ranked second in the all-time Korean film box office rankings, attracting over 16.26 million viewers, and became the first film to surpass 16 million viewers in 5 years since Myeongryang in 2014. Beyond simply being a box office hit, it had a multifaceted impact on the Korean film industry. The success of Extreme Jobs led to a revival in Korean comedy films, and sparked the production of comedy films of various materials and formats. Extreme Jobs proved the popularity of Korean films by captivating many audiences with its popular subject matter and humor, rather than being limited to a specific genre or class. Extreme Job broke the existing box office formula and presented a new box office model, bringing a breath of fresh air to the Korean film industry. This is a film that heated up the Korean film industry in 2019, with fresh material and pleasant acting, and it captured the hearts of audiences with its warm story and left its mark on Korean film history. Beyond being a simple comedy film, it will be remembered as a meaningful work that contributed to the development of the Korean film industry and brought joy and emotion to the audience. Korean movie box office ranks first, Roaring Currents. This is a Korean film released in 2014. and is based on the Battle of Myeongnyang, where Admiral Yi Sun-sin defeated a fleet of 333 Japanese ships with only 13 ships during the Imjin War. The film set a record for the highest box office success in Korean film history, garnering an overwhelming audience upon its release, and it still holds that record to this day. Based on actual historical events, it deeply moved the audience and inspired patriotism. Actor Choi Min-sik's charismatic performance as Admiral Yi Sun-sin and the magnificent naval battle scenes captivated audiences. Admiral Yi Sun-sin's example of not losing hope and doing his best even in times of crisis resonated with many people. It gave a huge shock to the Korean film industry when it was released. It beat out Hollywood blockbusters and took first place at the domestic box office, showing the world the potential of Korean cinema. Myeongryang is evaluated as a work that goes beyond simple entertainment and inspires pride in Koreans, leaving a mark on the history of Korean cinema. Beyond simply being a box office hit, the film had a diverse impact on Korean society. The success raised the profile of the Korean film industry, attracting more investment and interest. Many people have taken a new interest in the Imjin War and Admiral Yi Sun-sin, and the demand for related historical content has increased. It boosted Koreans' pride and reminded us of the importance of efforts to overcome crises. It is a work that will remain in the history of Korean cinema for a long time, and it opens up new horizons for Korean cinema by delivering great emotion through excellent storytelling and directing, and by intertwining it with the circumstances of the time. Myeongryang will be remembered as more than just a simple entertainment film, but as a meaningful work that makes us look back on the identity and history of the Korean people. Korean movie box office ranks 11th, Masquerade. It is a Korean historical drama film released in 2012. It tells the story of King Gwanghae, who lived in extreme political chaos, appoints a clown named Ha Son, who looks exactly like him, as king in his stead. With actor Lee Byung-hun's dual-role performance, solid storytelling, and a timeless message, it received much love and rose to 11th place in the all-time Korean box office rankings. He perfectly portrayed the two characters of Gwanghae and Ha Son, thereby increasing the immersion of the play. The story of Ha Son, who had to become the king's substitute during political turmoil, is both exciting and touching. It covers timeless topics such as leadership, politics, and human nature. It broke away from the formula of existing historical dramas and reinterpreted the Joseon dynasty from a new perspective, expanding the possibilities of the historical drama genre. It brought a breath of fresh air to the Korean film industry in 2012 and created a box office hit. With over 12.3 million viewers, it is the highest-grossing Korean film of all time. It ranked 11th and contributed to raising the status of Korean films. Beyond being a box office hit, it had a variety of influences on the Korean film industry. It increased interest in historical dramas and led to the production of a variety of historical dramas. It made Lee Byung-hun a recognized actor both domestically and internationally, and is recorded as an important work in his filmography. It led to the qualitative growth of Korean films by pursuing popular entertainment while using historical materials. This is a work that left its mark on Korean film history, and will be remembered as a work that goes beyond a simple historical drama and allows for deep reflection on leadership and human nature. Korean movie box office ranks 21th, Parasite. The story of the poor Ki Taek family living off the wealthy Park family. It sharply criticizes the gap and inequality in Korean society. The film captivated audiences with its unique setting as a black comedy about family and director Bong Joon-ho's signature humor and twists. It sharply criticized the gap between the rich and the poor and class issues in Korean society, providing deep empathy and food for thought to the audience. The outstanding performances of actors including Song Kang-ho and Jo Yo-jung breathed life into the characters. In 2019, it shook up not only the Korean film industry but also the global film industry, setting new box office records. It won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best International Feature Film, making it the first Korean film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. It raised the status of Korean films by recording box office revenue of over $200 million. It rewrote the history of Korean cinema by winning the Palme d'Or at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival. Beyond simply being a box office hit, It had a diverse impact on the Korean film industry and society. It raised the level of Korean films worldwide and contributed to increasing interest in Korean films. The social message contained in the film has sparked active discussion on the issue of inequality in Korean society. It made director Bong Joon-ho a world-class director and raised expectations for his follow-up works. It is considered one of the greatest works in Korean film history. The original story, directing, and socially critical message combined to leave a deep impression on audiences. Beyond simple entertainment, this is a work that provides a sharp perspective on Korean society and the world, making us think a lot. This information is based on professional movie sites such as KOBA's Korea Film Producers Association information system, and uses the latest data provided by reliable domestic and international portal sites. This site provides official box office information for Korean films. You can check various statistical data such as all-time box office rankings and box office rankings by year. You can check the box office rankings by searching for movies on portal sites such as Naver and Dong. Movie specialty information sites also provide information about box office rankings. So far, we have looked at the box office rankings of Korean movies. I hope that in the future, Korean films will continue to be loved worldwide. Subscriptions, likes, and comments are a great help to us. See you in the next video. Thank you.